Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Texas A&M. The defenders are there to get him at the line. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He's across the 35. Through the 45. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Touchdown, Green Bay. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Go.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd and 8. That one's themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's gonna be 2nd down. From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Let's go.
Coming right is Hall. He's got a gain of 6 there. That was B.J. Ojulari on the stop. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Packers pick it up!
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 14. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. He'll throw it. Throwing deep for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
2nd and 10 now. Watson with the catch. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got a man left. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
He's going to keep it this time. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. 16 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. Purdy throwing here. Finds his target, Hall. He's contained at the line for no gain. Edgerrin Cooper there to make the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back now, pressure on its way. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets lower the deficit to a single possession. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Jaden Reed to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Searches. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Another try following the sack. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. He's on the move. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. They're set up at the 35 now. Receiver in motion, headed right. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
From the 39. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Completes this one to Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He still has room inside the 30. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Pass play coming here. Flushed out of the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers take a 13-point lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's good for a Jets first down.
On the counter, Hall. Will drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Now Purdy. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. He breaks a tackle, and he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Packers will take over possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Flush down now to his left. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and 3 now.
19 Tiger. 79 Broncos.
Looking to the air here. Forced out to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
He's got this at the 27. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end.
Ready?
And it'll be Jets football.
Let's go. Check go.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Escapes the pocket. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set.
A toss right side to Hall. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. Here's Purdy to throw. Setting up the screen. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Jets trailing in the early going. New set of downs for him from the 46. Purdy on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Running back, motioning right. Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Fits it through the middle. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag... No. They'll run here, following the penalty. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop. 3rd and short, here's Purdy. Finds a man, right side. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Hall is in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 1-score game before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Watts there to tack on the extra point. And the Jets cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Reed. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Man in motion, headed right. Touchdown! The Packers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Packers double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Let's go now.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He's back to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Jets 14.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Slot man in motion right. This drive begins with a jet sweep. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did. You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. 4 yards on the pickup. They need another 4. 3rd and goal coming up.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with a loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
He's got it! It's a Green Bay touchdown! Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They put a receiver in motion right. Okay, and the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, for pitchers, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw, Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Has it at the 37. Broke through the tackle. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. A nice 15-yard pickup on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Near the sideline at the 30, still going. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
And he's able to push this down to the 12. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On the move, headed right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Getting out to his left. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Man in motion here. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Packers trying to end this before the final quarter. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Caught. This is Greg Dulcich. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First down throw by Purdy. He's on the move. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. And that was B.J. Ojulari on the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun is Purdy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the gun on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Packers pick it up.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll have him gain about a handful there. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Back-to-back carries here. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
And he's brought down for a loss. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's Packers football to start the 4th in what has been a one-sided game in their favor. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, this is from 47. Everly's kick is good. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Kickoff taken at the 3. Returns looking good so far. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
At their own 37-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Purdy to throw it. And a man is there to knock that away.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers take possession on his 13th INT of this season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done. Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. They push it forward for a yard. And that brings up 3rd and 8. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Hall there to haul it in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Working quickly here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Back to the well again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd and long for him here. On target to Musgrave. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And they're unable to pile another 3 onto that lead.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
They're set up at the 35 now. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 2nd and 4. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Play action now with Purdy. Chased out to his right. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Packers very close to an 11th win this season. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Another carry for him. And there wasn't much he could do there. A small gain to the 43. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from New York.